Subscribe for your girl Obico. What a night it was in Biggie's house. Saturday Bedu was lit with 1EX and DJ Flo. Mama mia, the second half with DJ Flo, don't go there. About 15-20 minutes to the end of the Bedu. Then people started realizing Jason was not there. Even if it was the day, it would have been difficult for people to know. But you see how Jason is. So, one song got played and he's nowhere to be found. Then people are then where is Dede? So that time Dede was by the bar. So people kind of felt she was still there because she had tapped Jason by the shoulder earlier and gone to stand there. Little did we know that Jason had made his way there and they both had stepped outside to go trash their Wahala. So when tweets began to continue to flow, Biggie had to end the show just 6 minutes late. Normally, with drumming party like this, Biggie will overlook a little. But they had to end, immediately went on commercials. They came back, the housemate now began to realize, some people know they there. But they are very happy, like, hey, K-Bobo went like, what a night it was. Faith said, I like the DJ Flow vibe more. K-Bobo said, they all did well. The twins, they also are good. Boy said, yes, I enjoyed all of them. It is more of living room banters and love, and you have Big Soso being like, hey, you this is Missy and Cola, all in the name of brother, sister. By the time we realize the two of you don't come out, they knock already, then the whole house went like, yeah. The sister, brother, them knock. Then, like it was chills, they picking munchie crackers under my head. Sultana moving like somebody who is super drunk with some smile on her face, and Doris cannot help it. More like, what do you need? She's smiling. Are you pregnant? She's smiling. Camera goes outside. We'll talk about it later. That is Dede Jason conversation. You have joined in a conversation with Victory. Victory saying that you're making it hard for me. Today you are with that guy. I don't know what to think again. Girl said, what is it to think? Boy said, what we talked about. Girl said, and what did I tell you? You're giving me so much emotions, boy, and I don't know how to handle it. You see, this is a small house. I'm allowed to feel something for you, but that thing should not be made to seem like love or like. At least you're a good guy. We are friends. Can it end there? So it didn't sit well with girl. Camera goes to the HOH room and Jetta is saying that a lot is happening. And some of these girls are crashing out, especially Sultana, because of Jason. And Jason's dynamics with Dede. All he asked was to go talk to her. But it seems that it is something different. You have Rude Boy say that, hey, that matter, Wahala, no be amway, they crash alone. Even Joanna. Girl said, you don't say. These girls. So Rude Boy want to find out, Jetta, who is that kind of guy that you would like if Damboskid was not here? She said, none. Me, my kind of guy is the rich kids kind of guy, and none is rich here. You have Rude Boy saying that, but some are rich, you don't know. Girl said, I mean the rich. Those people they here are not rich. Kid Wire he was the only rich guy who came for different reasons. All these kula money and things, them not rich like that. Boy said, are you sure? Girl said, I'm sure. And even with Damboskid, he was very intentional. I could see through him that he's genuine with me. I'm not a kid to be played on this show. So if he was not, and he was acting anyhow, like we see him back and forth, I was not going to agree for him, just so you know. Now we could hear Joanna screaming, Rude Boy. So Rude Boy goes and said, what is the matter? You seem down. Why will I not be down? When I have conversation with you, then you go and dish it to your boys. In which part of our conversation did I tell you that I love Victory? Boy said, but I never said that. You said you like him. He said, like means friends. You're making him have his way, seeing me at every corner and telling me how he loves me and things, and I'm kind of feeling I've not given him the right response. Though repeatedly I say no, he's not getting it. And it is you I blame. You just being an intermediary and you communicating. Boy said, no. With this way you feeling, could it be Jason? Is Jason the matter? Girl said, who mentioned Jason's matter here? Rude Boy goes to the garden to have conversation with Victory, who is very much hurt with Joanna's response, and said, where do I begin with? She seems to be filled with Jason here and there. You have boys saying that Jason sees these girls as friends, so you know they know the thing where they go on. You think say this Jason where they see, fit tell 3 girls he likes them. He no go fit do that too. He would have been casted. Now friendship PB, so feel free and do your thing. Make you no go tell him say you like him. Play that Jason in game too. You wake up, how are you? The next day, have you eaten? The next day, da. By the time you realize, she will be in your web. Boy agreed to that suggestion and said he would take notice of that. Kola is complaining. This whole thing of just when he put away, he's beginning to see Jason Dede little cozy. Girl said, don't deep it. Jason wants her as a friend, you are aware, right? He said, I know, but just when I put away, when he comes in the picture, she will not consider me. Girl said, forget. Let her do what she want to do. Boy said, yeah, I'm just telling you, I want to mind my business. Now my worry is even eviction. The game is getting tougher. Jiggy went like you worried about it. Don't worry, you are part of the game players. No way are you going home. Boy said, are you sure? She said, yes now. If you feel afraid, well, yeah, come, let me pray for you. Boy said, you pray for me. The last time I checked, I learned you pray for Ortega and he found himself at home. Girl said, then I'm not praying for you. Then they laughed about it. Isabella comes in, talked to Jiggy, was making her way out, and boy went like, you not talk to me? She said, no. You said we are not besties again, so I want day my day. Now, boy went like, don't tire. I said it as a joke. Because Isabella now, myself and Missy, we vibed for a very long time. I know Isabella does not like me. I don't like her. We just vibe. And with this situation with Dede, the more I hang around with Isabella, it will be problem for me. That is all I wanted to understand. But she want the friendship back. These girls don't bust my mind. Isabella, she said, F off. Macy will be using everybody in the kitchen. Take this for me, do that for me. But when she's done with the food, now Kola go feel enjoy him. According to her, he's just a good brother now. He takes care of me, I take care of him. Now, Bright comes in looking for me. Later, you have Kola in a conversation with Missy about Jason Dede storming out and also Koyin sleeping on Dede's bed. You have Sultana coming in and Missy kind of feeling like, girl, you really into this young man. Normally on the outside, I don't think he's big like that you would go for. But here, he seems like the real deal and you're finding yourself wanting. And I don't know. I told him to talk to you guys, but I never thought he took it that serious. But when I saw him talk to you, I was happy because you are my girl. But about Dede, it was just 3 days ago he came asking me, oh, did you tell me I should talk to Dede the other day when you were plating her? And I said, boy, I don't practice what I preach. Do what best fits you. So maybe they want to sort out their feelings, but I'm hurt for you because you seem to love him. Sultana laughed and declined, saying it is far from that, and they hugged. You go outside and as at now, Kola has not taken off his party clothes and he's been pacing around. Imisi is talking to him and he seems lost. Imisi went like, go to bed, Oga. And he said, I don't want to sleep. Then she said, what is this that you're doing? You're even making me feel somehow. F off. And he just turned to look at girl as she is name calling him and he walked away. Boy want to kiss girl so badly, talking her into going to the bedroom for something I don't know what they're talking about. But he's also letting girl know that he has stepped off from the game that they don't want to play. If they don't want to be in somebody's bed, she should own up. And this whole thing will not work. And he is not going to talk girl out because they came individually. But he will not do something to disrespect her. She should make sure she doesn't disrespect him. Girl say, this is a game now. Boy say, oh yeah, now I'm not saying make you no go play. But it is what it is. I've told you my own. He's hurt that the girl want to push through and go play the game. Later, a conversation she's having with Kola saying that Bright wanted to kiss her on stage. And she went like, no, my family is watching. What would they say? Kola said, I thought you two do things in bed. So kiss is not anything. Girl say, we just pray and sleep. Oh, Kola with his eye brightened up. More like, what? Girl, we watch what we watch and we see what we see. It could not be exactly what we're thinking, but I think you two have gone past kissing. Almost an hour, Dede Jason have been talking and finally camera locates them, yeah? And Dede went like, I wasn't mad at you with whatever that happened. I was mad that I had to repeatedly give you assurance that our relationship was okay, our friendship, but you wouldn't get it. You did far worse than I did, But anyway, I do not know whether tomorrow we're going to talk or we're not going to talk because I feel a little indifferent. But you are just 10 steps back. You need to forget talking about us now. We've talked enough. I need you to gather yourself up back in the game, because you are way back. Now I'm not even afraid of you, because you are a dynamite in arena games. But now when we go there, who are you again? You are not winning lately, and it hurts, And look at you. You've been doing a lot, from braiding your hair to smoking to being with bad company to losing tax. So what about that? Is that how you want things to be? Is that the essence why we are here? So you need to buckle up, please, 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 please. Never thought for once you'd be smoking and doing all these things. But right now, you're just a walking mess. You need to gather yourself up. It's not easy for either of us. So let's just cut this short and do the needful. And let me begin seeing it. And when I catch you smoking again, you know what I can do now? I'll be coming to slap you. Come to think of it, you were able to forgive the person who cases another, but you had problem with me just that I used a certain word. Boy said you don't get it. It was beyond the fish. We were not talking for days. It was a host of things. The game that we had, the queen asked me a question. Girl said, wrap it up. These things. Boy said, sure, you want to know why I was hurt, and I am telling you. And moreover, I wasn't so hurt with Sultana's own, because you and I have a deeper connection. And he said, and girl said, I know, but now, what I want to say is, whenever Jason is talking to Dede, I think he doesn't care about the camera. He want to be himself and speak his truth. But Dede is a player. So whenever she spots a camera, all she gotta do is to begin to do her usual thing, yeah? They put certain words in certain places, that kind of thing. I don't think Jason does not see, but he just takes his chill. In their conversation, the moment the camera went there, they seem to be talking about their relationship and how the game should not affect it. Until they both realized camera, and Dede said, let me talk, and Jason went, shh. So on the main app, people were like, hey, what's going on? So it's been a little somehow with these two. So whatever they say, sometimes I think Jason does not take offense. More like be you and talk. But at the end of the day, until the show is over, we are able to find out what really they inside. Before they realized camera was on them, Dede said, I came to you not once, not twice, 3 times. Jason, you knew I was ready to apologize. With you, it is not difficult for me to say sorry. I wanted to assure you, but what did you do? You kept pushing me away. So what do you expect me to do? And from these conversations, I'm like, hey. And for her to say, you know what I can do? I will slap you. And for boy to look at her, I'm like, are they talking about this same show where we watch or some comedy for outside? Anyway, it's just a matter of time, What I gathered from this conversation is she's so much particular about him. It's like you do me, I do you on this show. And I also see she cares about him. I also see they could be having a relationship we do not know. I see Dede, regardless, will do certain things to her advantage. But Jason would want to stick straight and say what he want to say. More like let people do all they want to do, but my truth is spoken. So that is the letter that I gather from their dynamics. They really talked at length, but we could only gather a letter with Dede talking the most. Is not happy that Dede is talking to Jason for an hour and Sultana wants to go to bed with him. Now, you have her in a conversation with Mide saying that but you and Dede have not had a problem. Maybe when you get time, trash it out with her. It's not that deep. So, from there, she began to ginger body, saying that, that girl, she's Wahala. And Mide realized that from the direction, it means that conversation is not good. So she said, abort. And she said she was not going to abort. She would talk to Dede. She approached Koyin and went like, what is between you and Dede? He said, na friendship he be you. Girl said, but really? Na friendship where they do everything from morning till night. You deal with her. What thing they do for this house except being with that girl? Koyin, do you sleep on your friend's bed? Do you do the kind of things you do with your friend? He said, that is my business. Because I'm not overdoing it. After all, I'm not emotionally attached to her. I have told her I don't like her. Then you have her saying, really? You don't like her, but Kula likes her. Why are you not giving them the chance to talk? He said, it is not my duty. If the girl want to go when I'm talking to her, that is her business. I don't get to allow another man around her when she does not want to. You have her saying that, okay, whatever that it is, if you have a girlfriend and that girlfriend has a friend and the friend is being cozy with your girl, will you be okay? Boy said yes. It took time for him to answer. Big Soso said nah. So Koyin tried talking Big Soso out of going to talk to Dede, saying that he does not care that they call him a fish. She said, oh really? So you are a fish? Boy said, not that. I don't care whether she wakes up tomorrow, she calls me a cat or whatever. Girl say, hey, we can wahala. You know they care, but the others care. Boys, I'm not talking about the others. I'm talking for myself. And I don't care how many minutes she gets to talk to Jason. I know where I place in her life. And that is enough for me. So from there, Big Soso goes saying that we need to talk. Right about that time, Mide had gone giving her a heads up, saying that take it lightly with Big Soso. She's been helping us in this house. It's not that deep. She's just looking out for Sultana because you've been hanging around with Jason. Then he said, if Jason want to talk to Sultana, I've not hanged him not to. It is what it is. I am not backing down for anybody. Now, Dede, can we talk? She said 100%. They go outside and they began talking slowly. Dede, I don't have problem with you, but you and I were the two individuals who are dating. Your things that you are doing seems otherwise. A lady who is dating and you are not hanging around with just a person but three, you are not thinking of their emotions, or in the name of a game, you've been playing with people's emotions, and it is not good. 3 people, and to make matters worse, Kola. Girl said, I don't get to talk to you about what I do with people. I'm a very selfish person. When I came to this house, I said I came to win money and not to come make friends or whatever that you're talking about. You don't get to talk to me like that. And she said, you also don't get to talk to me like that. You are really disrespectful. And she stood up. They stood up. And she said, you're really doing a lot. For somebody who got a relationship going, you are a disgrace. And she said, look at this old cargo. Then she said, look at this ashawo. From there, it began to be banter. She said, person way without makeup is no fine. And they did turn. So this banter going on. Then she said, you know, they even wash your pints. So, you know, they shower. Every day dirty. Come and cook, you not cook. You just got some bodyguard where they cook for you for morning. Every day. What do they do for this house of? Where they feel your body. They talk anyhow. This house, you are the only lady where they talk anyhow. Wait, who you be? So, as much as I think, I don't want to forget that it was not right for girl Big Soso to interrupt. I'm also feeling it because this is a game. Look for where the highlight is and be messy there. Another thing is, I think Big Soso did whack Dede. Absolute 100. More like Dede telling Isabella she's not her level. Like this house, no one comes close. I kind of feel that Soso really placed Dede where she needed to place her. But at the end of the day, Big Soso did not need to be in a situation where Koyin feels he's okay being called a fish. He's okay being with Dede. Now, Koyin goes to talk to Dede. Dede said, she came telling me you said you don't like me. Boy said, me? I'm like, Koyin, you said it now. Hey. Now Jason comes in and went like, can you people chill? Koyin, take care of her. Is she intoxicated? She said, no, I didn't take much. Then he said with him, he's feeling somehow because he took 2 Smirnoff and he doesn't know. His head is really aching. So he stepped out before Kola also comes in, but he saw the whole situation and he went back. Kola, Mide, Jason, Koyin took turns coming back and talking to Big Soso and letting her know that it's not that deep. Can she chill on the situation? Can she go to bed? Tomorrow they talk about it. Big Soso kind of feel like, Koyin, with this game where you play, you being used. And boy said, me being used? No. Girl said, you know they know what you they do for here, right? Anyway, now, you have the others also coming in and finding out the whole situation, and she's saying that imagine she's calling Jason and talking for Vanna. That one they pain I'm sure, and it is more like she's doing bidding for Sultana. You have Dede super pissed off, but later she stepped down to go do her usuals, looking for the boys to gather around her, and they both took turns going to do their own thing. Jason is in a conversation with girl Jiggy. Jiggy wanna know waiting they stop. Then he said, I wanted to have clearance. This is a friend. So if I'm able to forgive Sultana, why won't I forgive Dede? I just needed time because Dede has been my number 1 person. And for me to be in this house and not talk to her or dragging the issue was not worth it. I just felt I needed time to heal and to really process my emotions. I was okay. It wasn't easy talking, but at the end of the day, I know my stance. I know what I'm doing. I've heard her and we're good to go. And some of the fans who are not Jason fans kind of feel the stance that Jason took talking to Jiggy is different from what they heard Jason say when she was with Dede. The honest truth is, Jason barely talked when she was with Dede, because when camera went, Dede said, "Is that all you want to say?" Boy said, "Yes, now, about our relationship. You've been telling me back and forth, we over with this. If it is over at this point, I am okay." And da. And girl said, "That is not where we're driving at, Jason. There is always solution for what we're going through. I came to you to let you know that I want to give you assurance, but you wouldn't want to listen." So from that point, whatever that they got going on, they does not want it ending, but she kind of feel that boy has overstretched her, and it has affected boy, it has affected her. So we didn't know. It means they might have kept quiet and listened to Jason talk all this while without us knowing. Just that when camera got to her, it was a 10 and she really did a number on him. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. The game it is, let the game continue. Tomorrow will be a new day and we will have more ideas as to what is really happening, because they will go to diary room now, and that is where the real agbagbala, how much is money. Are you ready to have freedom or you want nothing? Tomorrow is a big deal. We will get to know a lot. So baby, this was happening in Biggie's house. Jason said, "We are not done. We get to talk again." And they said, "Why not?" And it means whatever that they were talking about, one is really hurt with his dynamics with the girls. According to Dede, Jason is mingling with some dirty circles, and she feels those circles are being of influence, and she understands he needs to play the game, but he should watch it, because she will not be this nice all the time. And I think I'm hoping you people will get chance, go watch the video from how it started, though it wasn't the start. It will help some of you to get clarity as to whatever that they two are talking about. At the end of the day, since they are both looking like how they look, and look at the day, and Jason started smoking and openly said, "I started smoking when they show me Shakara," it means that it is what it is. They do not need to be in a relationship. If they value their friendship, then they better speak well and act as such and let the show continue. If not, aluta continua. Nobody send them there. Adios.